Bulking. The infamous bulking is known as a cheat code to getting big, and a safety card to eating junk food and high-calorie food items. However, it is also a cheat code for damaging your health, causing all sorts of diseases and conditions, resulting in you feeling bad and tired frequently. But what is bulking? Bulking is commonly known as getting as many calories down you as possible. Therefore, you consume calorie-dense foods to help you meet your calorie needs. Usually, the foods you eat are high in sugar and oil, as they contain the most calories and the least volume, so you can put on as much weight as possible, which is generally fat. High-calorie foods in stores are often cheap, so this helps people spend the least money but get the most calories. Shakes are a cheat code for bulking because drinking calories is easier than eating them, so people usually blend ice cream, yogurts, and all sorts of high-calorie items to get more calories down them. This is how bulking works. First, you put on weight by consuming a lot of calories. Then, when you put on enough weight you're satisfied with, you work out and build muscle, simultaneously cutting at a reasonable speed, and it's why people do cuts after bulks. What is regular muscle building? Building muscle is when you work out no matter your body fat percentage, and you build muscle by consuming especially a lot of protein and not junk food. You usually consume a lot of animal protein, which is healthy, and have a decent amount of carbs. This is how regular muscle building works. You include a lot of animal protein in your diet, and you work out. Bulking is deemed the best way to build muscle, but is it worth your health? Muscle building is arguably the best way to build muscle healthily, but is it worth the wait? Here are the pros and cons of each route you could take on your fitness journey. For bulking, the pros are that you can get bigger in less time, you can build muscle quicker, it's relatively cheaper, and you can eat foods you like. For regular muscle building, the pros are that your health isn't at risk, you feel better, your energy levels are increased, and you can still build decent amounts of muscle. Here are the cons of bulking. It's very unhealthy, your energy levels won't be as great, and it can be sickening. The cons of regular building muscle are that it may be expensive for people to buy animal protein sources, and you may not get big relatively quickly. But there's one more method, and that's clean bulking. Clean bulking is known as the healthier version of bulking. It is when you reduce the amount of ultra-processed and junk foods you consume and increase your carbohydrate intake. Overall, you eat junk food less frequently. Here are the pros of clean bulking. It's relatively healthier than dirty bulking. You may get big relatively quicker than building muscle regularly, and you can eat the foods you like more often. Here are the cons of clean bulking. It's still not relatively good for your health, and it may result in you eating more fast food. People may want to take the dirty bulking route because they're skinny, underweight, or think they need to put on more weight. Overall, people are desperate to get bigger. Another reason is that they have the excuse to eat foods they like fast food, sweets, biscuits, and more. However, you should mind the price you will pay for your health. Because consuming all the chemicals and sugars in ultra-processed and junk foods will affect your whole body, like your skin, mood, and energy levels. It can give you diseases and increase your chance of getting cancer. People may want to take the clean bulking route because they're skinny, underweight, or think they need to put on more weight, but also because they don't want to take the very unhealthy approach. Often, people taking this route aren't too desperate to get bigger but still desire to get bigger quicker. This route gives them an excuse to eat fast food and ultra-processed foods less often than dirty bulking, but still more than a reasonable amount of times. This route is often mistaken for a healthy diet. However, you should still mind the price you will pay for your health. Although it may not be as bad as dirty bulking, it is still unhealthy, and it can lead to you eating even more unhealthy. Lastly, people may want to preserve their health and take the regular muscle building route regardless of whether they're very skinny or desperately want to build muscle. You rarely see underweight, very skinny people, or people who just want to put on weight taking this route. Fortunately, it is healthy for you and can increase your energy levels, make you less prone to diseases, and decrease your likeliness of getting cancer. You can still build muscle effectively if you consume the right amount of protein for your weight. So, which one should you go for? Your patience will be worth your health, so I highly recommend you take the regular muscle building approach as it's better for your health. You can better control your body fat percentage and build a lot of muscle. Protein sources aren't as expensive as you think. For example, eggs are a good protein source but not as expensive. Nuts are also a good source of protein that you can snack on while meeting your protein intake. Strive to consume at least 1.5 times your body weight in grams of protein daily, and if you aren't seeing too much results, increase it to a maximum of 2 times your body weight. And if you are having a problem with expenses, and you work at a gym, you can consider switching to weighted calisthenics, which can reap insane results like the gym if you overload and approach it properly. Now, let's say you're struggling to gain weight, and you're 100% sure that you've consumed your body weight in grams of protein for over 6 months, then you can consider bulking, but it should be the very last resort. Because you are your health. And if this video fed you special knowledge, subscribe for more.